Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
Well, when it snows, and it hasn't snowed for 2 months, this is what you get to do. Simplot Hill, a busy place today. Check out the snow bike right there. Nice. He's got some good moves there as well. Your traditional tubing here was a little bit more popular at the mountain, or I should say the hill. A couple of inches, actually 2 to 3 inches of snow made just for perfect conditions this morning for a couple of wipeouts on the tubes. And that kid is definitely having a good old time. So it seems like this will be occurring again tomorrow with it being a weekend. More new snow. It's going to be a winter wonderland when you wake up tomorrow morning. Let's take a look at what's been going on at the village at Meridian. Snow continues to fall. It's snowing lightly to moderately, and it will start to increase as we go through the evening and tonight, and especially as we start approaching midnight and overnight. And snow will start to pile up a little bit more. Right now, it's accumulating where there's snow on the ground already, which is most places, but the pavement is still wet. Even though it's 28 degrees, secondary roadways are going to snow over first of all, and then we're going to see that snow even on the interstate and some of the major thoroughfares throughout the entire region, Ada County, Canyon County, the entire valley. So just keep that in mind. Be careful. Try not to drive tonight if you don't need to, just because after the sun goes down and the temperatures well, there's less energy that even comes through the clouds and warms up the blacktop. That's why it stays wet. But when the sun goes down, that goes away. Even though the temperature stays the same, it gets colder. And also, I talked about the cold air that's been blasting to the west. Take a look at Portland. It's 26 degrees and snowing with a howling easterly wind right through the canyon. And that is whipping into Portland. You've got winter storm warnings here and in Seattle. Portland could get 6 to 10 inches of snow. You don't want to go over the blues because there's nowhere to go to because it's snow all the way to Portland. And we've got snow in the Treasure Valley showing up on the Doppler radar. We'll continue to feed that snow right into the southwest Idaho area and the central mountains as well as a moist plume of moisture comes in off the Pacific. You see it moving on the coast right now. There's ice to the west of Portland right now, but heavy snow from Portland. It's going to snow in Seattle as well, but the target will be Portland as that first surge of moisture. Here you go. This is tomorrow. So this is tonight and tomorrow. And there it is, that first plume of moisture. And look at this jet stream right here. That's the second plume. That one comes in after a break here on Sunday. For the most part, we have another storm system coming in on Monday that could bring snow. It may warm up a little bit, but it's going to bring snow. Here are the advisories and the times that are in effect. In effect, basically right now for the West Central Mountains, a winter weather advisory through 5 o'clock on Saturday. That's tomorrow. And then the winter storm warning for most all of the Treasure Valley, technically maybe not including down near the Snake River where there will be about 4 inches of snow. But you start going further to the north, the foothills could see upwards to 8 inches of snow just above the valley floor. Winter storm warning through 5 p.m. Heaviest snow will go till about midday tomorrow. So this is what the computer charts are showing. A nice bit of snow coming in from Bogus Basin has already had 6 inches of snow. And then you see up what's going on at Brundage, same story. A lot more snow coming on in for the Central Mountains. Here is what I expect in the Treasure Valley. 2 to 4 inches down along the Snake River, but just south of Boise, between 4 and 6 inches generally south of the interstate. And similar amounts Boise, but as you start going north and northeast of Boise, we could see 6 inches, 7 inches, and right along the foothills, 8 inches. The Emmett area, you could see 6 or 7 inches of snow out of this as well. The Western Valley, 4 to 6 inches, a little less towards Mountain Home, but as soon as you get north of Mountain Home, it will be increasing. So there's the blue in the Treasure Valley in our forecast for tomorrow. Snow overnight tonight, heavy snow tomorrow morning when you wake up. It'll break up in the afternoon. In fact, the temperatures will then pop above freezing. We'll go to the mid-30s. We'll get some thawing going on, but it will be a cold night tomorrow night. The temperatures are going to plunge to some of the coldest readings we've seen in a while, so everything's going to freeze solid on Sunday morning. And you see in the mountains here, 4 to 8 inches of snow for the West Central Mountains, 2 to 4 inches maybe in Sun Valley, 5 to 8 inches in the Stanley area. Here is my Treasure Valley forecast coming up for tomorrow. Again, snow tonight and tomorrow. A general 4 to 7 inch range of snow for most locations, especially right along the interstate. And that's going to make it a little rough. Sunday we get a break, but 18 degrees Sunday morning. More snow comes in for the Monday morning commute. It may change to rain in the afternoon, but we could see another 2 to 4 inches before that happens. Don, welcome to winter in mid-February.
Well, yes, right. It is mid-February. All right, thanks, Scott.